nothing.
Jadi teman-teman ya, si Elsie ini bilang sama si Mian kalau si Logan itu ternyata nggak bersalah sebenarnya. Dia itu cuman innocent gitu. Iya, dari yang dilihat Mian dan perspektif gue gitu ya, karena dia udah ngancurin temple, terus nembakin orang yang di kereta ya, itu juga gitu kan, terus sekarang ngancurin water tower juga gitu ya. Tapi si Elsie ini bilangnya innocent gitu, maksudnya dia nggak ikut-ikutan sebenarnya gitu, maksudnya nggak terkait lah. Dia pasti ngelakuin ini ada alasannya, kata si Elsie itu gitu. Terus kayak gimana?
I guess we're breaking into Logan's house to look for clues as to why he went off the deep end and blew up the temple.
Ya, jadi mereka ini mau nyari clue dan mau masuk ke rumahnya si Logan gitu ya. Mau nyari clue kenapa sih dia ngancurin water tower segala gitu ya, kayak gitu. Dan mereka mau ngebuktiin kalau Logan itu nggak bersalah gitu, teman.
Yeah, sure. Hey, why don't you join us, Elsie? I think we could use one more member of the team who's...
Jadinya mereka ngajak gue sih.
Oh yeah, cool, calm, collected. All right, you made your point. You're in, but I better not hear about you squealing, especially not to my pa.
Ya, jadi gue katanya nggak boleh bilang-bilang sama bapaknya dia gitu.
Well, shall we? The sooner we get through this, the sooner I can fix that window.
Hunker in, you two. Spread out and look for clues.
Aren't you gonna do anything?
I already came in here a while back. I didn't find nothing. That's where y'all and them higher education brains of y'all's come in.
Alright. Let's look around then.
Ya, jadi dia udah pernah kesini sekali si Elsie ini, tapi dia ngerasa kalau dirinya itu bego gitu loh, maksudnya dia nggak tahu clue apapun gitu. Nah, siapa tahu gue berdua sama Mian bisa tahu beberapa clue gitu ya, kayak begitu.
Hey, what's this?
Oh yeah, I've seen everything over there. Bunch of lame junk.
No, Elsie, this is a clue.
Huh? No way.
Yes way. Take a
No
look.
way, yes way. Oh, itu bapaknya kah? Ah, bapaknya ya? Bentar. Weston, they split up. Ya, gue tahu. A handsome groom with a similar guess as Logan. A beautiful kind looking Logan smile. Ya, bapaknya ini maknya teman-teman. Nah, ini siapa? A host. Owen pa. Duh, Owen. Gue inget siapa ya Owen? Bentar. Owen, gue lupa teman-teman, sumpah. Ini apaan nih? Kurang satu teman-teman. Apa nih? The initial here marriage tahun 71 gitu ya. Begitu ya? Oke.
Gosh, I hardly recognize anybody in this photo. Is that Logan's pa? And that's probably his mom. How come I've never heard any...
Sorry to interrupt, but how does this prove Logan's innocent?
Everything we find here is a piece of the puzzle. Every object tells a small part of a bigger story. Also, Logan is not innocent. I would really give that one a rest. However, learning the motives of everyone involved brings us closer to the truth. And there's one person in this photo who will be able to tell us all about what happened at this wedding.
Owen.
Exactly. Owen is here in the background of this photo. He was there. He must know more about Logan's past. Our first look.
This photo is so old, I ain't even born yet. Hardly recognize recognize anyone on here.
Well, I brought my camera. Why don't I start taking photos of anything we find that's interesting? I can mail copies to you guys, then later we can ask people in town about what we find. But, try to be subtle. We're not supposed to be in here.
Ya, jadi kata si Mian itu dia mau koleksi di foto semuanya yang ada di sini gitu ya. Terus abis itu dibawa dia dan mau di email ke gue, maksudnya di mailbox itu loh teman-teman. Nah, siapa tahu gue juga nemu clue yang lain gitu katanya. Ya, menurut gue itu Owen sih yang tahu. Owen gue lupa. Owen itu yang siapa ya, lupa saya. Bentar. Lu minggir kenapa, Mian? Two young men with a silver and blue hair, probably Logan and his partner Haru. A little girl carrying a teddy bear, probably Jasmine. Oke, siap. Udah nih. Kita balik, nggak ada apa-apaan. Ini apa? A small jasmine flower. Iya sih, jasmine ini teman-teman. Oke, udah.
Oh, what a lovely picture. Looks like it was drawn by Jasmine.
Okay, now y'all are playing around. What's a kid's drawing got to do with any of this?
Well, obviously, it shows us that,
Jasmine is in the game, nggak mungkin. Jasmine can't draw. Nggak tahu. Anak kecil. Logan was well like. Itu sih kayak gambarnya anak-anak gitu ya. Coba kita jawab ini.
as well. If Jasmine was friends with Haru and Logan, I mean, they can't be that bad, right?
When you like somebody and they do something to hurt you, that makes you double mad. That's why everyone wants to bring Logan in.
I think you're right, Elsie. Can you go talk to Jasmine later? Maybe she knows something we've overlooked.
Oke, jadi kita udah ada siapa namanya si Owen, terus habis itu Jasmine teman-teman ya, kayak begitu. Jadi dua clue nih. Dua clue gue juga penasaran gitu kan, siapa sih sebenarnya si Logan ini teman-teman. Kita cek dulu. Oh, banyak banget. It's like prescribed Dr. Feng. It says for Howlett on the cap. Bentar, ini kan belum gitu kan. Bentar. Gue kan belum ngebaca gitu kan, maksud gue itu. Some evidence similar to medical. Ini kayaknya punyanya si Fang teman-teman. Nanti ngerujuknya ke Fang sih teman-teman. Jantung. Paru-paru, sorry. Clue 4 udah.
Howlett? Who could that be?
Howlett? Howlett itu apaan?
Yeah. Wow. What do you reckon a Howlett looks like?
Guys, it's a person's name. Howlett? Who could that be?
The first spy.
Precisely, no doubt. The builder deduced this from the torn photograph and the initials H and C. H for Howlett.
Or someone just asked pretty much anybody in town. Everybody knows Logan's pa's name. I thought y'all were just playing around.
Yes. Anyway, why is Logan interested in medicine? Somehow I don't see him as the type to shift from monster hunter to doctor. Why did he need to consult a doctor anyway? Well, despite the indecipherable handwriting, I can decipher that Dr. Feng probably wrote this prescription. Let's ask him about it later.
Ya, jadi gitu teman-teman ya. Ada kayak semacam record penyakit paru-paru gitu ya. Itu yang di ini sama Dokter Fang teman-teman. Nah, jadinya kayak begitu dan ini masih asumsi aja si Howlett itu bapaknya Logan gitu ya. Ini masih asumsi doang gitu. Intinya sih kayak gitu teman-teman. Ya udah, kita lanjut pencarian selanjutnya. Gila, rumahnya bagus banget, gede. Rumah gue nggak gede gini dong. GG sih ini, satu misi ini lama banget sih ini, GG lu. Ini apa nih? Manifestation perfume. Oke, siap. Terus ini sama aja. Oh, many bottle cans ingredient obtained from plants. Terus ini apa? Booklet records in detail of many daily necessities. Itu nggak tahu gue artinya apa. Necessities itu artinya apa nggak tahu saya.
Hey, I know some of this stuff. Isn't this RVO's 100% organic Sandrock skin cream? And is this a recipe?
You use beauty products?
Yeah, so?
I just always thought.
Anyway, the products here are all unique to RVO's store. I kind of wanted to make some for myself, but he said they were all trade secrets. You're telling me Logan came up with the recipes?
Of course not. Logan wouldn't concern himself with such meaningless pursuits. The nerd you seek goes by the name of.
Kalau koper nggak mungkin. Haru juga nggak tahu gue Haru sama Jensen ini teman-teman.
The nerd you seek goes by the name of. Hey, you leave my paw out of this. The nerd you seek goes by the name of. You got it. But wait, why is this important again?
It means RVO got these recipes from Haru, which means RVO might know something. The more we learn, the more tangled things become. Logan and his friends seem to be talented people, and now they're putting those. Let's ask RVO what he knows. I don't think he'll be able to claim these as.
Ya, sekarang ganti ke RVO teman-teman. Ini lama-lama semua nih, semua serius dah. Fertilizer and gunpowder develop bomb. Oke. Terus small bomb. Oke. Terus a handmade fuse covered with unknown. Oh, ini buat ngebikin dynamite sih kayaknya. Kayaknya teman-teman.
These small bombs are meticulously crafted. The fact that they're made from everyday objects, gosh, the standard of villainy really is pretty high around these parts, huh? Based on what I've heard about Logan, something like this is too sophisticated for him to have crafted himself. He must have someone really clever working for him. Who's someone in Sandrock who does a lot of fighting? Someone who might know who's been setting Logan up with these improvised bombs. Bingo! Penn's seen his share of fights. I'm sure he'll know where Logan's been getting his bombs from.
Iya, jadi clue selanjutnya ngerujuk sama orang yang sukanya berantem gitu ya. Satu-satunya orang yang suka berantem di kota ini itu cuman Pen doang. Iya, orang yang paling gue benci. Pengen gue lawan sekali lagi gitu kan. Kayak begitu teman-teman. Apalagi nih? This map of a Sandrock, the church temple has been marked X point of interest. Kenapa ya? Kenapa? Kenapa itu dijadiin point of interest? Avoid all the resident. Felix next door. Hah?
For the bombing of the temple. Wow, I feel we found a key clue. But why does the plan feel like it's been rejected and changed?
Nah, jadi ini kayaknya rencana buat ngebom si temple itu, teman-teman. Bangunan temple itu. Tapi kenapa ini tuh kayaknya nggak jadi dilaksanain kayak begitu?
This is all a bunch of malarkey. Logan would never come up with no plan, and certainly not a plan with no revisions. He just does whatever his heart tells him.
Elsie, you're a genius.
Huh? I am?
This map gives us a clue about Logan's.
Favorit kalau nggak whereabout impulsiveness.
I can see it now. It's the wee hours of the morning. Haru, Logan's right-hand man, is scribbling madly on this map, making Logan to see reason. No, Haru, I'm a mean bandit guy and I do whatever I want. Logan snatches Haru's plans right out of his hands, crumples them up and throws them onto the floor. We're bombing the temple and that's that.
Hey, wait a sec. You just made all that stuff up. That'll prove a dadgum thing.
Yes. Everything I just said was pure conjecture. I suppose I could be wrong about everything. I guess they could have crumpled up that map for any number of reasons. This does give me another idea, though. Logan's attitude towards the church. I think it would be worthwhile to ask some of the pastors what their view on all this is.
Ya, malah mereka itu nyelitain gelutnya, maksudnya berantemnya si Haru sama si Logan ini teman-teman, karena rencananya mungkin nggak setujui gitu ya. Jadi mungkin ada yang berhubungan sama pastor di gereja gitu teman-teman katanya. Armor, chestplate, kneecaps, dan lain-lain. Oke, udah cukup. Ini apa? Empty. Oh, bekasnya naruh senjata ya. Heavy sword, it's still sharp. Sama sepatu nih teman-teman. Kayaknya udah semua.
This must be Logan's paws equipment, and Logan probably took the missing dagger. That's the only explanation that makes sense. What do you? Well, you know, elementary and all that. I'm sure.
Hate to get in the way of y'all's mutual backpatting, but Logan and his father were monster hunters. Of course they had fighting.
Monster hunters who had their weapons forged by Hugo. I'll get you a picture of the equipment later. Can you go and show it to Hugo? Maybe he can tell us more about the father. Well, we searched everywhere, dusted every corner, and looked at.
And we came up with diddly squat. It's a bunch of chicken scratch. Oh, phooey.
Well, who knows? This could be exactly the break in the case we were looking. The bombs, the medicine, Haru and Logan's past. It's all connected somehow. I just can't figure it out yet.
What's your take on all this? I don't know, partner. I think I need to take a breather. Been doing this Let's give me on some time to ponder on these here photographs. And perhaps we might reconvene at a later date.
Okay.
Thanks again for believing in me. Sorry I made you guys do all this. I still think Logan's a good guy.
I hope you're right, Elsie. I know your heart is in the right place. And hey, don't talk like it's over. All right, gang. Check your mailboxes for updates. Let's all head.
Ya, jadi akhirnya kita mutusin buat pergi dari sini gitu ya. Nanti nunggu mailbox dari si Mian gitu, teman-teman.
That was exhilarating. I never thought I'd.
Hey guys, hanging out in front of Logan's old house, I see.
Quick, say something
Say
smooth.
the word and I'll take him out.
Ya, dan kita ketangkap kering teman-teman ya. I think I saw a giant jackman. Nggak mungkin, we were just fixing the vision. Nah ini
Oh,
yang
yeah.
benar.
You gotta do that. That's just one of the many things I admire about you guys. Always a keen eye for what needs to be done around here. Well, see ya.
That was a close one. Nice work. All right, let's split up, gang. I'll provide updates for everyone via the mail. Check your mail.
Ya, selalu lah. Dan sekarang udah kita nungguin sampai jam 12 buat opening ceremony teman-teman. Ini ada opening ceremony buat yang apa itu? Loh, kok ada kotak di situ gitu kan? Itu opening ceremony buat yang tadi loh, kioske itu loh teman-teman. Nah, itu.
Steer clear of that mailbox of yours for today. But even if you didn't and someone did write you a letter telling you to hold up on the investigation, you'd ignore it. Your mission, if you choose to accept it, is to take these here photographs to the folk we talked about yesterday and find out what all they know. I'd take care of it myself, but to be honest, I can't rightly stand listening to half the folk around here for more than about a minute and a half. So, the responsibility, therefore, with all this here evidence and whatnot, everybody will have no choice but to spill the beans about what they know. At least, I assume that's how it works. So, you're yeehaw! Knew I could count on you. Once we clear Logan's name, we'll be heroes. Maybe they'll hold a parade for us. But let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. I gotta get back to the ranch before my pa notices there ain't nobody keeping the yak mail company. Let's meet up at the Blue Moon once you've got the scoop.
Oke teman-teman, jadi ujung-ujungnya ya gue juga yang harus nanyain setengah gue bilangnya setengah populasi dari kota ini teman-teman gitu ya, harus gue sendiri gitu ya. Buset ini ya, waduh udah Mian yesterday I was ya oke. Ya teman-teman ya ujung-ujungnya gue sih.
Oh, hey there. Here for the ceremony, huh? Well, this is it. I paid an arm and a leg getting advertising all the way out to Atara. And this is the turnout. Logan. Why couldn't he have blown up the water tower next week? Or better yet, not at all? Well, on the bright side, since there's no one here, there's no one to see how miserable of a failure this is. Thanks for coming out to show your support. I'm sure you've still got plenty to do after the attack. It means a lot. This ain't the end of the world, though. Maybe once the Civil War fund will catch that Nobutnik, I'll paint the sleds a different color and rebrand the whole thing or something. I even had this gift specially picked out for my first customer, and I guess my first customer is you now, huh? I guess technically Burgess was here first, but his beliefs wouldn't allow him to accept a relic. Here you go. Oh, speaking of Burgess, he wanted to talk to you. He feels responsible for getting the ball rolling on this thing, I guess. I mean, this is nobody's fault but Logan's, but I couldn't convince him otherwise. Catch you later. We'll get him next time.
Ya elah, kasihan banget teman-teman. Ternyata nggak ada yang dateng. Kasihan banget sih, gara-gara ininya si Logan ya. Padahal ini tuh buat ngejual relik sih sebenarnya, kayaknya sih begitu teman-teman. Tapi ya kasihan banget sih Katori ya.
Hey there. Gosh, real shame about all this. It seems like this whole entertainment thing blew up in our faces, and it's all my fault. If I just hadn't bothered with that darn survey, well, I suppose one could blame Logan, as his antics did scare everyone away from the ceremony. But, oh shucks, let's call it 50-50. What's more, I realized that my survey, which was intended to support the need for giving people in town a rest, actually ended up putting you builders back to work. Well, I'm real sorry that things turned out like this. Foresight is not your strong suit. Miguel always says that about me. If it means anything, I did want to tell you that I think you did a really great job on the sand sled thing. Even if nobody showed up, all the stuff you've been doing for Sandrock, well, a lot of people appreciate it. We're all rooting for you. So, I saved up some money and got you a week-long pass to ride on Katori's sand sled game as many times as you want. I got one for Mian, too, since you guys have been working so hard lately. Well, have fun. Be careful, those sleds can get real speedy. Oh, hi. You're looking kind of serious. Is everything okay? Oh, gosh. You want to know about that night? Well, let me think. I was taking the late shift, helping out with patrols, making sure nobody snuck in to see old Howlett, who was being quarantined. It was a stressful time for all of us. Obviously, Logan was affected the most. Sure enough, he showed up and the last thing I remember is me politely explaining to him that going into the temple right then was against the rules. Then everything went black. When I woke up, everybody helped me to my feet and wanted to know what happened, but I didn't really see anything. It's all very sad. I can't help but think if Logan hadn't acted so irrationally, perhaps his father would still be. Some things are best not to dwell on. What happened happened. No one wanted it to be this way. Blaming anyone won't bring him back. I think the sooner Logan accepts that and takes responsibility for what he did, well, perhaps the sooner we can have him back in the flock. Maybe the reason no one's talked about this much since you've been here is we're all really sad about the way things turned out. Maybe some people also fear that it's something they did that drove Logan down this path. Logan will come back to the light one day. I'm sure of it. Just make sure to stay safe out there. And remember, we're all in this together, so don't hesitate to ask for help.
Cek ya teman-teman. Setelah ini gue jadi lanjut ke chatnya si yang penyelidikan kita tentang Logan gitu ya teman-teman ya. Dan by the way kata si Burgis ini malam itu dia ya intinya dari semua cerita dia itu setelah ketemu Logan itu pingsan teman-teman. Kayaknya sih dibukul lah masih Logan gitu kan. Kayaknya sih gitu dan udah gitu nggak tahu apa yang selanjutnya terjadi, nggak tahu si Burgis ini teman-teman. Jadi mencar gitu kan ceritanya, geblek lah. Tapi ya menurut gue si Logan ini kayaknya sih menurut gue sih mungkin gara-gara bapaknya meninggal itu dia jadi kayak begitu teman-teman. Nah meninggalnya itu karena apa sih gue belum terungkap gitu ya sejauh ini kayak begitu. Ya udah teman-teman kayaknya video kali ini segitu dulu karena panjang banget ini kayaknya seriusan. Ya udah kita lanjutin besok lagi gitu ya. Ya udah kalau gitu gue aja belum pamit dulu nih cuy, sampai jumpa di next video.